strugglers. Growing up, all of my friends were either a Nickelodeon kid or a Disney Channel kid. One of them was a Cartoon Network kid. Obviously, he's in a federal prison now. We don't talk about him. But strangely, there wasn't much crossover with them. They were loyal to their corporations to the death. They either watched Nickelodeon or they watched Disney Channel, and they did not reach across the aisle. My friends were a bunch of little politicians, but I was different. I had no loyalty. And really the main difference that I noticed when watching the two different networks was the commercial breaks. On Nickelodeon, it was toys and cereal and toys and cereal and oh my goodness, toys and look at this cereal. Disney Channel was different though, because their commercial breaks were filled almost exclusively with other Disney content. Promos for shows that were coming up, ads for old movies that were gonna be selling again at full price, and sometimes other original segments. Pass the Plate taught you about different food and cultures from around the world. Mike's Super Short Show gave info about new movies and shows that were coming out. TTI lied about a kid cartwheeling across the US. And arguably most unnecessary of them all, As the Bell Rings. As the Bell Rings was a scripted series that played in between other shows. So like Sweet Life of Zack and Cody just got over. You're waiting for Hannah Montana to come on. Bam! As the Bell Rings. It was about these high schoolers and their interactions between classes. Kind of an interesting concept because the runtime of the show was about as long as a class break would be in real life, and the show was happening in between other shows. It got mixed reviews. Good show. Get this show off the TV. Not that much of a bad show. I want to cut off my own face. Anything that gets that big of a reaction out of C-Duff 995 is something I gots to check out. So As the Bell Rings had 2 seasons, but I'm only going to hit season 1. I'm sure there are tons of fun facts down in the comments about season 2, but season 2 didn't have Demi Lovato. So as far as I'm concerned, it didn't count. Also, all of the clips for season 2 that I could find online look like this, so yeah. The theme song to this show was buried so deep in my brain, but the second I heard it, it was like I got hit by a big yellow school bus. As the bell rings!
Let's go. Let's go.
As the bell rings! As the bell rings! This was one of those that actually annoyed me when I heard it come on. It makes me anxious. As the bell rings! I'm stressed. I'm stressed out right now. Thanks a lot. There were a handful of other countries that had their own version of this show as well, and the intro to the UK version is one of the most British things I've ever seen.
JJ,
Bella.
Josh,
Lucy.
Warren,
Gabby.
Reese the Spy.
School is great, but breaks are better.
We all meet to mess about.
So come on and join us as the bell rings. We're brain kids, laughing, joking, chatting, flirting. It all starts with a bell.
Little different than the US version, huh? They've got a proper group sing-along, we've got an electric guitar and some guy screaming from the other room. They've got Warren, we've got frickin' Toe Jam. God bless America. Imagine booking your first acting gig and you gotta play a guy named Toe Jam. Hi, today I'll be reading for the part of Itchy Scab. Excuse me, is this the room to audition for Pussface McGee? You might assume with a name like Toe Jam, he's gotta be some kind of wild card type character, right? Always getting into trouble, causing mischief. I like to think like Charlie from Always Sunny, something like that. Couldn't be further from the truth. Toe Jam is the most level-headed person on this show.
You know, school stinks. I was thinking of cutting last period. Who's with me?
Yeah, I'm with you.
Wait, I have a quiz in history. I can't miss that. How about Monday? It's like a half day anyway.
Which is such a missed opportunity. You don't waste a name like Toe Jam on a normal character, Disney. What the heck are you thinking? Hey, Johnny, I noticed you still haven't paid me my money. I need my money, Johnny. So I brought my buddy Killstreak here to, talk to you about it. Oh my God. Is he gonna hurt me? Is he, what? No, Killstreak is my lawyer.
Hello?
He went to an Ivy League school. What the hell is wrong with you?
My client deserves financial compensation.
Look at Disney, defying our expectations. I bet this show is really mature and ahead of its time. Heck, I might not even have anything to talk about.
Look, if guys start going to the bathroom together like girls, I cannot even imagine what would happen.
Oh, thank God. So I already mentioned that Demi Lovato was on this show. first major role in anything that wasn't Barney, as a matter of fact, before Camp Rock even. That's actually why Demi wasn't in season 2 of As the Bell Rings, because filming overlapped with Camp Rock. Oh, you're too good for this little commercial break show now, Demi? Too busy yucking it up with Joe Jonas and you're just gonna leave my boy Tony Aller in the dust? Speaking of Tony Aller, you may have never heard that name before, but you have definitely heard his voice at every single wedding reception, shopping mall, and sporting event in 2014. He plays Danny, who is the coolest possible version of a high school boy in 2007. He's popular, he's a musician, he's rocking the long sleeve under the short sleeve look. Come on, man. That was my go-to back in the day. I miss it. The entire series revolves around this will they, won't they between Danny and Charlotte.
So, Danny, are you auditioning?
I'm not sure why.
Well, I was hoping to rehearse with someone. I mean, not the kissing part, that'd be weird.
Totally weird.
Unless, obviously the whole thing is riddled with misunderstandings and bad communication.
We'll help you. Just say what we say.
Wait. Oh, your breath stinks. Your breath stinks.
Okay.
You know, super frustrating stuff that's infuriating to watch.
If only there were a way to let each of them know the other's getting them a flower. Tiffany, you're brilliant. I am? What'd I do?
It's not a secret that a lot of the acting on Disney Channel has always been kind of, what's a way for me to say this that's not too harsh? Dog shit. But guys, holy smokes, this is unacceptable. Specifically the characters of Skipper and Tiffany. Skipper and Tiffany are like the dumbasses of the group. You know the type. They are so hard to watch.
Yeah, maybe you should try out too.
Charlotte is. Maybe you two will get the leads. I hear there's an awesome kissing scene.
Those are some pretty weird-looking cupcakes. No, Tiff, that's the batter. Oh, right, like in baseball. Hey, batter, 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 so wing, batter.
I was always so annoyed by the trope that every single show did, where one of the people in the group was a complete idiot. London, Chelsea, freaking Newt. Pretty much every show had at least one character that was debilitatingly stupid at times. This show had two.
Why do girls go to the bathroom together?
We just talk about how to destroy boys.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Destroy.
And in this case, I absolutely do not blame the actors for how bad all of this is. It's definitely the fault of the writers and the director. That being said, the only real difference between this and the stuff that I used to make with my friends when I was a child is that this has a laugh track.
Yes, I believe I found what is called the femur of a dinosaur.
Is this it? This right here? This is magnificent. Yes? I've just been informed that this here is a shovel.
Yes, it is. I mean, it's in the dirt.
Oh,
Close your eyes. You can't tell the difference. Speaking of laugh tracks, wow, did this show use those a lot.
Hey guys, who's signing up for the talent show?
I am. Me too.
Nah.
Oh, come on, we do it every year.
No. I'll just be happy to watch my talented friends.
Suit yourself, but this talented friend's gotta go practice.
Hey, can you guys...
3 lines, 3 laugh tracks, 0 jokes.
Okay, well, if a bad girl is what Danny wants, then a bad girl is what he'll get. Who's with me? I am not dressing up like a bad girl.
Hang in there, Demi. Only 1 more hour until you're out of this hellhole for good.
I've got detention. Really, me too. Chewing gum in class.
Burning in the hall.
Ooh, you are bad.
Gross. In one of the episodes, Danny's trying to help Charlotte write a song for the talent show.
So the next part goes, sentences of yours running through my head, searching for a chance to catch my breath.
That's really good.
It's fine. All right, let's not get carried away.
For the next part, maybe it goes, day or night, dark or light.
Hey, how about you'll be taking over that thing called my shadow?
That's really good.
Are we hearing the same things? See, that's how you know that they're crushing on each other, because none of that was really good. The rhyming and the tempo are a mess, guys. Get it together. Come on. Another episode is based around the guys being scared to go to the bathroom as a group, because that's what girls do. And we're not girls, we're boys.
Well, I say let's try it. I gotta go.
I don't gotta go.
Oh, well, I'll see you guys later.
class.
Hold on, wait, what?
I gotta go.
I don't gotta go.
Hey, I gotta go to the bathroom. No! Stop! I don't have to go, so you can't go. Dude, let go of me. I have to pee. Not without me.
I think it would be more manly to do the unmanly thing and go to the bathroom together.
Oh, so this is when Disney went woke. It's manly to be unmanly? is it also wet to be dry? Think about that.
Well, it's against our law of nature.
If we do this, what's next? Wearing skirts?
I'm so glad I'm not a guy.
Are skirts even comfortable?
Very.
Somebody was paid money to write this. This put currency in their bank account and food on their table. God bless America.
That's when I realized I needed to multiply by pi squared. And the rest was cake. Get it? Pie, cake.
Get out of my way, geek.
What a jerk.
Yeah, that was a pretty rude thing for him to say, but I'm a little more concerned with how not in his way she was.
Get out of my way, geek.
I'm just gonna sit down real quick, but first let me move this chair out of the way. It's definitely blocking my path. All right, perfect. Now I can sit comfortably in my chair.
Did you guys hear that?
No, we were avoiding Frank.
Well, he keeps calling Brooke a geek. I think you guys should say something to him.
I think the manlier thing to do would be to avoid confrontation altogether and not say anything, actually.
Get out of my way, geek.
Who are you calling a geek, Frank? Or should we say Francis?
What's going on? You guys all dressed like that.
How come you're dressed like that?
Yeah, you're the only one that stands out now, Francis.
To be clear, he wasn't making fun of her because she stands out. He was making fun of her because she's a geek. Also, she made fun of the way goth kids dress just a little bit ago, so I don't know if I'm rooting for this girl.
Francis? That's my grandmother's name, but I don't think we ever called her Frank.
I'm sorry I called you a geek, Brooke. You see, sometimes I project my own insecurities on others. It won't happen again.
Okay, that's good. Now, are they gonna apologize for making fun of his name, or is this a one-way street? I gotta be honest, Frank kind of comes out on top here. At least he apologized. Those Francis comments are gonna keep him up at night. He already goes by Frank. You're traumatizing the poor guy. When did they all find time to change into these clothes anyway? Get to class.
This whole hall monitor business has gone right to Skipper's head.
It's getting absurd.
All right, Speedy, where's the fire?
You're going undercover now?
And that's entrapment.
And here's one for you.
For not knowing what entrapment is. And you're supposed to be the smart one. I think the only reason this show lasted 2 seasons instead of 1 is because it was so inoffensively short that there was really no reason for people to complain about it. It's not like anyone was turning on Disney Channel in hopes of watching As the Bell Rings, but they also probably weren't turning it off when it came on. Now, contrary to popular belief, I am an adult man, probably just outside the target demographic for this show. But for what it's worth, I watched all of season 1 and I didn't laugh at any of the jokes. See, this humor didn't quite stack up to my expectations. No, I tried to put myself in the place of a kid that would be watching the show. Nothing really hits. Although there was one joke that I actually chuckled out loud at. It was this.
Okay, maybe I'm not such a great listener, but I am sensitive. We're all sorry about your goldfish, Brooke, but it's dead. Get over it.
That's not even funny, actually. I don't know why. It's so late. I don't know why I thought that was funny. I'm just delirious, probably. So as a show, but as just some commercial break filler, it's all right. I give it like kind of a 1 thumb up. It's not a very enthusiastic thumb. Does my thumb look weird? Why is it bending like that? What's going on here? Like, I'd rather watch this show than a Polly Pocket commercial, you know? What? I would. Dude, shut up. I didn't even like Polly Pocket. That's for girls. No, that doll was my sister's. She just left it in my room. I told you that. Stop, seriously. Dude, I asked for a tech deck for my birthday. The Betty Spaghetti thing was a joke. It was a freaking goof. I don't even play with it anymore. All right. Thanks for watching. I don't know if you heard, but there's new merch live right now, strugglershop.com. We got some fun stuff in there. There's these cool shorts with the Struggler logo on there. A couple of embroidered options. The classic Struggler shirt is back and better than ever. So if you're interested in that, buying merch is like one of the best ways you can support the channel, so thank you so much. A big extra thank you to all of my patrons. Those that are listed here are in the top tier on Patreon. It's good to know that I'm not the only one that felt that way about Sonic games, by the way. I thought I was crazy. Shout out to Jack on Instagram for DMing me, reminding me that As the Bell Rings even exists. I appreciate that. It was a good idea. Fun little video. Thank you, Jack. But I think that's all I got for you. Thank you so much for watching and liking and subscribing, of course. Don't you dare forget to do that. I know where you are. That's all I got for you. I will talk to you again very soon. Goodbye.
The shining star, the center of my world.